Hi, it's me, live and in stereo. So today we'll know how to perfectionate a portrait. First, we need to find a portrait. Images. It's better if you choose a portrait that your cheeks and your forehead is shown for better results. I chose one of Kanye West. It's like somewhere over here. Not sure where. Okay, so I found it, and now we'll save it to the picture, or as I prefer to do. Wait a second. I prefer to do just like click on view image, then just select the picture and put it in your desktop. Or I had it before. Now we go to Gimp and just select the picture again and put it right there. So now we're about to start. I forgot a big step. We have to create, we have to duplicate the layer. There it is. Now we can start. So this dotted line, we click on it and we click on the eraser, we click on zoom again, and oh, wait a second. Oops, sorry. Okay, there you go. Now we'll click on the eraser. Choose a hardness one. It's better, and increase the size of the brush, and now you will click here, erase the forehead, all these little wrinkles, cheeks, there you go, a little bit on the chin. These are all the sides of the face that you want to blemish. Now you will unselect the little square, and these dotted lines will appear in the parts you want to blemish. Now we will go to filters, I think. Yes, in filters. Then, sorry, I have my computer in Spanish, but it's blur, and we will use blur, selective Gaussian blur. Then you will select you see this is how it will appear in the picture, and let's see, a little bit less to make it look a little bit like normal. There you go. You can't see it much, but it's there, I promise. Let's see. Well, not so much, but there it is. Now I will select on a drop of water. Once you have selected, you will select the select option and the ribbon, and now click none. And see, no dotted lines anymore. And now we will click on here, and since now we have the little water drop selected, that will soften our wrinkles we want to blemish. Be careful not to blemish things like the birthmark in his face. Make sure to go over all those dark spots on his face. Now remember to put the rate higher in the places where you think it should be softened more, such as in here in the forehead wrinkles. So let's put a little bit more. You see how it blemishes? A little bit more in the nose. Now we have finished with the forehead and the cheeks. We will zoom again, but now into his lips. Wow. And we will click on the water drop again, but this time we will lower the rate. It's a little bit like 30-ish. And brush size again, decrease it. There you go again. Start blemishing. Yes. Like that. Now if you move a little bit up, you can see here we're leaving the spots. The eyes. Down these eye bags, we're gonna leave them because we're gonna do something else with them. But things such as this part, there, sprinkled part. Now we will create a new layer, but we will still be working on the other layer. Let's zoom out again by clicking it. There you go. And you can see how all the blemishes are working. This is the original one. This is the one edited. Look around his eyes and his nose and a little bit of his cheeks, a little bit on his forehead, as you can see. I thought you couldn't see it, but you can. His mouth, like his upper, on top of his upper lip, and in his lips as well. Now you will click on this finger to fix on some lightning or highlights in the face to make it more realistic. Well, in my opinion, there's no big difference with this finger, but in some pictures it will make a difference, because in such places like I have this, as you can see, it's wider in here than in this side, so we're blending in a little bit. Let me zoom in again. There. We're in here. If not, like I'm like an inverse of it. It's like somehow it's darker. Now you will unzoom the picture again. Now on the new layer you will select the color picker, this one, and then go back to the original, like the one edited, and select the color of the lower part of the eye, like somehow there, like a little bit here, yeah, there, and go back to the new layer to start painting that part with the brush. Let me zoom in again. Not much. There. You see? But we have to blend that. We can't leave it like that. So we're gonna pick the paintbrush with a little bit less amount of hardness. Okay, so now that we have erased that part, we can do it again. You can see that this is not the color that we want, because we want to just blend in. We'll select another one. Now we go back to the new layer and select the brush again. Still, it's not the color we want, but let's see. Let's see how it looks. Can't be that bad. Well, it is. Okay, so let's go back and choose another color. So, let's see some of this. Yeah. Oh, it's too light, I think. Yeah. Let's go back. Well, even just like editing this, it has to be like a perfect match for better results. But you can leave it like that as well. But for better results is to find like perfect shade between these two. But I will find it. Yeah. Let's see. Let's do this. Could be this part. This is the shade of it. A little bit, not much. For this part of it, yeah. And you just blend in. And now we'll select another one. Okay, so this is like the nearest shade of skin I've found. So we'll use the finger to try to blend in. You see how I said this will help in blending in. Now that we have blended this part, well, we'll see how. You see, it's not that bad. You can still blemish some parts in here. I'll try to do it. You see that I raised up the rate a little bit, 60, to make it look a little bit more natural. Okay, there it is. Now we'll continue to another eye. Something I remembered right now is that you can change the opacity level of the color that you picked. You see now, I did it again just for you to see that how when I change the opacity level, it changes the prospect of the shade. I'll do it again. You see, it's like, I think it's more realistic this way. It's better. Yeah. Okay, so I've finished with both the eyes, and now I applied a little bit of water drop to blur around the selected parts where we painted the eye bags. And then you can still perfection it with the water drops, parts in here in the upper lip. And the mark is around there. And now, I'll teach you something just to shrink the nose. You will select filters and distortions, and then eye warp. There you go. Wait, but before you do the eye warp thing, you will select this layer, and you will combine it to the bottom layer. There you go. So it's a whole layer now. And we'll go to filters, distortions, eye warp. There it is. Now there is around move, to grow, to take, and to shrink. But now I'll use move because it's like the best thing to do. You see how you can move the nose? Also, I shrinked his lips a little bit, just like grabbing a part and then pushing it to the middle. And that's it. And now all those little lines, we can perfection them with the water drop. Yeah. Just have to increase the rate. Yeah, like that. And then, voila, there you go. This is your new and perfection Kanye West. Let's see an after picture. Let's see, this was our beginning. Let's see their eyes, his eyes, the nose, the lips, and the forehead. And now we have the new Kanye West with smaller nose, smaller lips, and perfect eye bags. And I just click on Save As Kanye Loves Kanye. And that's it. And then you export it.